The severe wobble that starts the last weeks is a flinging back and forth of the North Pole of Earth. This severe wobble lasts for 9 days. The North Pole of Earth thus flings away when the magnetic North Pole of Earth comes up over the horizon, and then rebounds back 12 hours later. The severe wobble, thus, will merely be an exaggeration of the existing wobble. Then the Earth assumes a static lean to the left for 4.5 days. Laying on her side, her magnetic North Pole pushes to the west, laying her hemispheres out for an equal basking under the sun. Then the Earth gradually slings her North Pole away for a 2.5-day progression toward the 3 days of darkness, then rolling further into the 6 days of sunrise west predicted in Islam. As Planet X continues in its retrograde orbit, its North Pole is no longer located to the left of the Earth, and the Earth adjusts by slinging its North Pole to the right. Thus, during the 6 days of sunrise west, the Earth has a lean to the right. Venus escapes the cup, the dark twin escapes the cup, and the dance of many becomes a deadlock grip by Planet X on the Earth. Then the Earth rights herself side by side with Planet X and begins her rotation slowdown for a period of 18 days. It is during this time that the Earth is drawn toward Planet X, so that Planet X quickly increases in size in the skies and is the writhing monster of legend. The Earth moans, groans, and complains as the core pulls at the crust, but the crust is gripped increasingly and held by Planet X. The slowing is a lurching matter too, as when the Atlantic Rift is exposed, the grip slows the rotation, but when hidden, rotation tries to return. Emergency management teams are beyond exhaustion, government services in disarray, and travel has become almost impossible. The Earth slows in its rotation and actually stops. This is recorded in written history and spoken folklore worldwide as a long day or night. Rotation stops with the Atlantic Rift facing Planet X. Therefore, the long day described by Joshua and the long night described by the West Coast Indians. Rotation is stopped for 5.9 days. During this week, the size of the approaching Planet X horrifies those on the daylight side of the Earth. At first a reddish blob, only a fraction of the size of the moon, it grows in size and appears to twist and turn like a dragon in the sky. The ancients recorded this as a fire dragon in the sky, as the tail of swirling moons gave this appearance. The North Pole of Planet X grabs the South Pole of Earth and tips the globe 90 degrees. After the passage, Planet X exits as quickly as it approached. The crust is dragged over minutes to a new location, along with the core. All told, the better part of an hour. Weak spots along the Earth's crustal plates give way. The Pacific Ocean will shorten and the Atlantic widen. Subducting plates will subduct greatly. Mountain building will occur suddenly. Rotation restarts, at first slowly, but then picking up speed until a day on planet Earth is much as it used to be. Just as rotation stops within a day, just so rotation returns within a day, much to the relief of the frantic survivors who fear the long day or night they have been experiencing will never end.